Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Embrace the Opposite. You gotta bear with me today, guys. I am driving, but you're gonna see my eyes going this way a lot because I'm safe as well. Wanted to do a quick video today. There's been a couple weeks of a drought between now and when I posted last. I want to apologize for that. Those that were waiting for it. My wife and I moved, and we have a little 2-year-old, and it just took a lot of attention, a lot of energy to do that. So we're good, we're stable now in our new residence, and everybody's happy. But wanted to talk, if anybody that's been listening to the channel, you guys know I talk a lot about relationship, about life partner, marriages, and how to work through that. And the more and more time that I sit inside of my own marriage, I find the more and more that differences are really such a huge part of expanding yourself to the next level. Differences between you and another person, and basically how you treat that person. I think one of the main themes that you see running throughout all of history is a group of people or an individual that is thrust into a situation with another group of people or an individual that is different than themselves, and how they treat that person, how they deal with those differences, how they develop ways to work past those differences. I think that it's the main component of human existence and understanding that transcends religion, that transcends science, that transcends love, and maybe it is the true definition of love. When you find someone that you care about, most of the time we're attracted to them. When you get past all of the other stuff, most of the, meaning the exterior, most of the times we're attracted to them because they have a similar mode of operation as ourselves. They do things in a very, very similar way. They see the world in a similar way. And I think that that's important. But at the same time, I think we're attracted to it for a reason. We're attracted to it because of an ease or a comfortability that we find when we find that person. Everybody wants human interaction, but there's a caveat in that. They want human interaction with a particular type of human that is doing things in a similar way, that goes about life in a similar way. So what my challenge is and really what the heart of Embrace the Opposite is, when you find someone that is different than you, there should be no difference in how you think about them, how you love them, how you are attracted to them. And I think that's the biggest hurdle for us as human beings is we go through life and we potentially miss out on opportunities that could have been given to us if we would have gone the extra mile with that person that is different than us, that person that isn't always nice or doesn't always treat us the way we want to be treated, or even just the fact that they live in a different way than we do, that their mode of operation is different than ours. We find comfort in the similarities, and that's good, but I think that it can also be damaging to our growth as human beings. And so we're drawn to it, there's benefit to it, but I feel as though there's enormous amounts of growth to be had for those that can seek out those that are different than them and find ways of working past and promoting those relationships. Well, you might say, Andrew, that's dumb. Why would I want to be around somebody that's different than me when I don't even know if it will produce any sort of fruit for my life or for their life? And I guess what I'm saying is that there will always be a type of fruit that is produced from those interactions, because you're going into it with a selfless attitude. You're not worried and concerned about necessarily what this interaction is going to do for me in the moment. What you're truly seeking, what you're truly going to find is what this interaction is going to do for me long term, or what it's going to do for that other person. It's a very selfless way of looking at it. I'm all for similarities. You know, I find, especially where I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, there's an amazing and awesome and almost phenomenon of similarity among the black community that I find myself in. But I have a white wife, and so what I found in this is we have discussions that kind of take my mind to a different place, because we did not grow up with the same connection to a particular group of people from a cultural perspective or from a race perspective. And so accepting those differences, finding ways to work through those differences, and even honoring someone because they are different, because they may hold the key to unlocking who you are. All these things in the external, a lot of the things that I find that we latch onto as human beings are based on things that will eventually pass away, you know, things that are temporary, things that don't ultimately define who I am outside of space and time. But these are the things that we look to connect with other people. And so, in summary, guys, value the differences. Value the relationships that you have around you where people are different. Most of the time you'll be able to tell because they'll be an annoyance to you. It will be a relationship that you won't seek out. But these relationships, in my opinion, hold some of the strongest fabrics of us growing as a human being, as a race, as a culture, and hopefully as an individual. So guys, that's what I wanted to share today. I hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And wow, there's a lot of sun right there. So sorry about that. Let's go back this way. There we go. That's me. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.